Good afternoon. I'm Reverend Dave Thompson, and I'm happy to bring you back to our Civil Human Bible study today. I'm a civil human minister, so what that means is that I focus my ministry on building human peace and common ground. So in that effort, I'm looking at these scriptures, which is my Christian heritage, where I came from in my spiritual journey, and trying to find those teachings here that I believe can be taken and applied across the board to all people, regardless of faith or our politics or our lifestyle. So let's go ahead and jump in. This is the fourth part in our forgiveness series, which I'm really excited for. It's been a really great conversation, and thank you so much to all of you who have reached out and to giving me your thoughts and reflections on the issue as well. Today we're talking about how to actually forgive. That is a difficult thing to do oftentimes, and I want to walk through some of the steps that I have found and that I've found from other people, and that I think is taught even in these scriptures by Jesus. And so I want to go ahead and read our passage today, and it's Matthew chapter 18, verses 21 and 22. So starting with verse 21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. 2 verses I know, and the rest of this chapter actually we've read before and started on the first part of the series, essentially is an example that Jesus gives of what forgiveness looks like, and that is this king or master who has a servant who has a tremendous amount of debt, and so this master forgives completely the debt and allows his servant to go. And so we talk about how forgiveness is really giving up everything. At least from these scriptures, is a something in the Greek, which means that the feelings and everything that comes with the injury that we've experienced. And today I want to walk through some of the and been through the process of forgiveness. For about 20 years of my ministry, would more difficult use that in that manner. And so would share with me theirs, and we verses to one another. I focused a lot in the with regard to partner. Of us have a very particular experienced today, or one, but from a different, actually a real story. See what forgiveness looks like in this for forgiveness. I want to experience one of many of an individual. So today, I would, for the sake of conversation, as a child, was taken advantage of by the family. It was really a part of questioning in his life about that. His interpretation and their particular grounded, that this person had gone from a position of being so hurt and wounded by people that they truly trusted and loved, all the way full again. And I was astonished with other ministers and with other people that I end up talking with. And so it was important. And so some of these things that I'm going to talk about today are reflections and research. And I want to bring this all together. I've put the to look a little bit more deeper or focus a little bit more. Let's go ahead and walk through the is asking how the biggest and sometimes the somebody, because have been so painful or consolation or to give us any that happened. And so to a place of forgiving them cases is oftentimes one of the most step. Realizing that we oftentimes when people, in the case of John, it him deep wound there that needed tending. Analogy, the injurer, our own hurts and tragedy. We've taken a step. We've got start the process. What regardless of people's faith, there are valuable and important. I'll hold on 1 second and see what I can do about it appears our see if we can that you get them. I think we're going to need to second. I want to reset this and make sure that, so I want to get back to I'm going to see if everybody, I'm very grateful for get a video and that you can hear what I'm saying. Network stuff. So thank you very